What is going on, guys? Cheerio here, and in today's video we're going to be showing you how to use some of the DLC supply drop weapons for free in Black Ops 3. Little disclaimer, this is only in custom games, but it does give you some good insight as to if you want to grind out the crypto keys or buy the COD points to attempt to get these weapons. So the first step is load up custom games, go to change game mode in the settings, go to the community section, and then either go to popular, trending, or recent. I'm going to show you in the recent section what it looks like. The game modes are very hard to find in it, but they do exist. There's the popular, and I'm going to go to trending. You can see HG40, Bowie knife, new guns, new weapons. I'm going to load up the first one, the new gun setting. Then you're going to want to set up bots, because if you do not set up bots on either team, you will be playing by yourself and you won't be able to actually use any of these weapons. You'll just be forced on a knife class. Then you're going to want to set up the game, or start the game rather. And usually how this works is there's going to be 5 classes to choose from. 4 of them are going to be locked out where you can't even click on them at all, and one of them is the class that you were forced to choose. In this instance, is going to be the Kuda and the combat knife class. The Kuda is restricted in the game settings, but the combat knife is not. So when you spawn in, that's the class you're going to be using. The weapons that are actually in these game modes varies depending on the author or the creator of this game mode. I'm pretty sure it depends on what weapons they have. I don't know. I haven't really looked too deep into how this actually works. I'm assuming it's pretty simple, but nevertheless, let's get into the gameplay. So obviously I'm going to pick up that Kuda class. I spawn on their side, so I'm just going to switch teams real quick. Nothing too difficult. This is a very simple thing to do. Just don't see too many people talking about it or doing it. So I figured I'd get the word out there and make my own video about it. Most of the ARs are going to end up rushing the middle of the map, or at least that's what they do for me, because I played on Recruit for sake of recording and trying to get some gameplay. Didn't feel like playing on Veteran or whatever. Gonna stab a bunch of them, and I believe the first weapon I'm going to pick up is the MX Garand. So I'm going to pick that up right here, and whether I do miss a few shots, because right here in the start of it I only see a couple people, even though there's a ton of bots on. But as you can see, I'm using the weapon perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. The only downside is the fact that you're forced to use the attachments in which the owner of the variant gave you, so you can't edit the attachments. I cannot take off the ELO site. Can't take off any of the attachments they have. But regardless, I'm still using the weapon, and I don't even own it. The only DLC supply drop weapon I have in this game is the Marshall 16, that little shotgun pistol. That's the only one I have out of everything that was released. I don't even have any of the knives yet. Now, most of the ARs are going to be using their primary weapons, so they're going to be using, in this case, the RSA, the HG40, and the MX Garand. You don't see too many of them running the Shadow Claw or the baseball bat. Usually they're not running sidearms, but they will be using the Iron Gym, because on that class that's all you can use. See right here, I'm picking up the RSA introduction, and a lot of people are saying this just feels like a new Locust, which I can see where they're coming from. A lot of people think that these supply drop weapons are just reskins. This one just has a little more aim assist than your typical sniper in Black Ops 3. But like I said, you're using these weapons perfectly fine. The only thing is that you are limited on what attachments you can use. And I'm using the HG40 right now, the MP40 remake, and all these weapons feel amazing to use. I'm really glad that I actually can get some gameplay with them. Whether or not I'm playing against bots does not matter, because I can finally say I've used these weapons. Whether or not it's online doesn't matter, because I've never actually played with these weapons before until I found this game mode. Huge shout out to whoever figured this out, because that's really it's really helpful for a lot of the community, because I know a lot of people want to use these weapons, but they're kind of blocked because they don't own them. They can't get them out of supply drops. So whoever figured this out, huge shout out to you. You definitely saved a lot of people some time in grinding to try to get these weapons. You can just have to use it on the custom games mode. You can have your friends in the game, it doesn't matter, just as long as you have bots on, because if there's no bots on, you won't be able to use any of the weapons, because you'll be locked into that knife class. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay, whatever's left of it. Just wanted to get this video out here because, like I said, not too many people talk about it, or at least I haven't seen too many people talk about it, and I kind of wanted to get the word out there because it's a really cool thing. It really gives you some insight on these weapons, so thank you guys for sticking around. I've been Cheerio. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you can see some content on this channel first as it comes out, and I'll see you guys later. Cheerio, mates.